Hi. Today's topic is law of conservation of energy. So we are going to see what is the definition or what is the statement of conservation of energy and then how to prove it. So we are going to see one by one. Now conservation, what is the meaning of conservation? No change. Here what is not changing? Here the total energy is not changing. It is constant at each and every point. So we are going to prove law of conservation of energy in the case of freely falling body. Suppose a body of mass m is at a height h. So I am standing on top of the building. I am carrying a mass m and allowing the mass to fall freely from to the ground from a height h. So when the body is at rest, the velocity is 0. So it comes down because of the gravity and it touches the ground. So in the middle you consider a point B. So top point we can assume A. In the middle point we will assume B. At B we don't know the velocity. So I am taking it as V is equal to V1. And when it reaches the ground, before it reaches the ground, the velocity V is equal to V2. After touching the ground, it will become 0. So before it touches the ground, the velocity will be maximum. Let me assume V is equal to V2. So if h is the height of the building, so when it reaches the B, how much distance it travels when it reaches the point B? It is distance traveled by the body is x. So from B to C, how much distance? If it is h, if it is x, automatically it will be h minus x. So now I will tell you one by one. Here we are going to prove the total energy at A, total energy at B, total energy at C. So you can take any number of points between A and C. In all the points the total energy will be same. So I am taking one point B as example. So at A, at B, at C the total energy is same. But you will get the potential energy at A is different and the kinetic energy at A is different. In the same way, potential energy at B is different, kinetic energy at B is different. So potential energy at C is different, kinetic energy at C is different. So potential and kinetic energies may be different at each and every point, but the total energy is same. So this is called law of conservation of energy. The total energy is same at each and every point. So what is the statement for this law of conservation of energy? Energy neither be created nor be destroyed. One form of energy is transformed into another form of energy. The total energy remains constant in the universe. That means we cannot create the energy, we cannot destroy the energy. We are just changing the form of energy from one form to another form and we are making use of it. So now we are going to proof I am going to give proof. How to prove law of conservation of energy. So listen here. So at A, you consider the point at A. What happens to at A? So you find potential energy at A. You know the formula for potential energy mgh. At A, what is the height? H is the height. So potential energy at A is mgh. It is okay. Kinetic energy at A, you know the formula of mv square, but when the body is at A, it is at rest. So the velocity is 0. When the velocity is 0, here in half mv square V is 0, the total value will become 0. So potential energy at A is equal to mgh, kinetic energy at A is equal to 0 because it is at rest. If velocity is 0, the whole thing becomes 0. So what is total energy? Total energy at A is equal to mgh plus 0 is equal to mgh, equation 1. So what is the total energy at A? mgh, equation number 1. At B, potential energy at B is equal to, at point B, what is the potential energy? So the body when it comes to the point B, what is the height from the ground? From the ground, in which height it is placed. So it is not standing at the point B. Just we are taking as an example, when it comes to the B, what happens? So it is moving on, going on, moving. It is not stopping. Just we are stopping it and studying the case, that's all. So when it comes to the point B, what happens? mgh is the formula, but when it is in the point B, the height of the body is h minus x. So instead of mg into h, we are writing mg into h minus x. So otherwise you can also write mgh minus mgx. If you separate it, you can write like this also. So kinetic energy at B. So here V is the velocity, it becomes 0. So the whole thing becomes 0. Here what is the velocity? V is equal to V1. So of m V1 square. So what is V1? How to find out V1? So by using equation, third equation, V square is equal to U square plus 2AS, we can find the V1 square V1 value. How to find out V1 value? So when it moves from the point A, the initial velocity U is equal to 0. When it comes to the point B, the final velocity V is equal to V1. When it comes to the ground A, the gravity goes on increasing, so plus G. The distance traveled by the body is from A to B is x. So if these parameters are substituted in this formula, what happens? V1 square is equal to 0 square plus 2gx. So V1 square is equal to 2gx. V1 square is equal to 2gx. The value is 2gx. So if you are substituting here of m into 2gx equal to, if 2 is cancelled, mgx. So kinetic energy at B is equal to mgx. So from these two values, it is potential energy at B, it is kinetic energy at B. If we are adding this, total energy at B is equal to mgh minus mgx plus kinetic energy mgx. So plus mgx minus mgx cancelled. So total energy at B is mgh. Total energy at B is equal to mgh. Equation number 2. So equation number 1, total energy is mgh. Equation number 2, total energy is mgh. Now let me move to the point C. When it comes to the ground, what happens? So when it comes to the point B, before it touches the point C, that means ground, the velocity will be maximum. Let me assume V equal to V2. So when it comes to the ground, potential energy at C, what happens to potential energy at C? mgh is the formula. When it comes to the ground, what is height? 0. H is equal to 0. So the whole value will become 0. In mgh, if h is equal to 0, the whole value become 0. If h is 0, the whole value will become 0. Kinetic energy at C of mv square is the formula. Here V2 is the velocity, so V2 square. So how to find out V2 square? By using the same third equation of motion, we can find out V2 value. So what happens? When it starts from the point A, the initial velocity U is equal to 0, V is equal to V2. When it comes to the ground, A is equal to plus G, S equal to, from A to C, how much distance is travelled by the body? H is the height. So distance travelled by the body is H. So if you are substituting all these values, V2 square is equal to 0 square plus 2gh. So V2 square is equal to 2gh. So if you are substituting the value of m 2gh, 2 cancelled. So mgh, kinetic energy at C is mgh. So total energy at C is equal to potential energy 0 plus kinetic energy mgh. So total energy at C is equal to mgh. Total energy at C is equal to mgh. Equation 3. So from equation 1, 2 and 3, what we infer? So the total energy is same at A, at B, at C. So you can take any number of points in the middle of A and C, you will get the same value. So even though the potential energy is changing and kinetic energy is changing, the total energy is same. So we proved law of conservation of energy. Thank you.